everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you why I started drinking celery juice and what happened when I drank celery juice for 30 days. But before I jump into this video, I want to leave a link to another celery juice video that I did. I drank celery juice for 14 days and experienced amazing benefits, and I share a ton more information in that video. Again, the link to that video will be in the description box, so check that out. For more information about celery juice and its benefits, I will leave a link to Medical Medium and his Instagram. Medical Medium kind of started this whole phenomenon and craze around drinking celery juice. And on his Instagram, he shares a ton more information, research, client testimonials. I mean, you go onto his Instagram and you're like immediately inspired because so many people have come forward and shared their stories about how they were able to cure and heal their body of certain diseases and symptoms, and it's just pretty amazing. The reason why I started drinking celery juice again and for wanting to do this for 30 days, I mean, I definitely want to continue doing this because it's just so amazing. It's literally changed my life. But the reason initially that I wanted to start drinking celery juice was because I was experiencing a ton of bloating. I was just constantly bloated. I'd wake up bloated. It wouldn't matter what I ate. It wouldn't matter if I didn't eat and if I fasted and was really strict with my diet. I cut out, certain foods. It just didn't matter. I was constantly bloated and I was bloated all the time. It was really uncomfortable. My stomach was really distended, and it was really just making me feel really depressed because I'm a very active person. I work out, I watch my diet, and for me to see that, my body was something that I just couldn't control, and the way that it looked and the way that I felt, I was feeling really helpless. My digestion was just really off as well. So that was one thing that I wanted to try and fix. Another thing that I have experienced my entire life that I feel like I just always felt dependent on Advil because I would constantly have migraines and headaches, and part of that is genetics. I have that kind of running through my family where my mom would experience really bad migraines and headaches. She's dealt with that like her entire life. Same with my grandma, so my mom's mom, she would experience a lot of migraines, and so I just thought that I was prone to that and I'd have to deal with that for the rest of my life. And it's really sucked because every single time I'd get a headache, I'd take Advil, and I wouldn't take just one Advil, I'd take 2 Advil, and then my headache would last multiple days. So I'm just downing Advil, and I felt like I was getting very addicted to Advil. And when I talk about chronic headaches, I'm talking, I would get multiple headaches in a given month. So I would get headaches like probably once or twice a week. Like in a 4-week period, I would get at least 2 or 3 headaches, at least. So it would just be really bad because I knew that taking Advil was bad for me, but at the same time, I didn't want to just have the headache, disable me, because I would literally not be able to do anything. I wouldn't be able to eat. I'd be sensitive to light. I just want to sleep. And so I would feel so like crippled. So I'd just take Advil to kind of numb the pain. I was juicing for a while, for about, I'd say, a year, and then I took a break, and I knew that at that time, like my skin cleared up and my psoriasis cleared up. So it was like so cool to see because, I didn't have to apply any kind of topical cream or gel to my psoriasis, and I've got psoriasis on my chest, and I have like psoriasis around like my neck and my scalp area. So it was just like so cool to see, my skin clear up from drinking celery juice. Once I started drinking celery juice every single day, and I drink about and I'd say 16 to 20 ounces every single day. First thing in the morning, before I drink coffee, I will have my celery juice, and I use an omega juicer. I'll leave the link to the juicer in the description box. It's an amazing juicer. Doesn't use any heat. It's a masticating horizontal juicer, and I will take a bag of celery. I buy these bags of organic celery from Costco. They're about 2.5 pounds. Usually about half of that bag I will use to juice, and it will fill up a glass of 16 to 20 ounces ish. I do also like to add a little bit of lemon, and I know that that's something that's quite controversial in the celery juice community. A lot of folks think that you should just drink celery juice by itself to reap all of its benefits. But personally for me, I do like to add a little bit of lemon to make it more palatable, and so that I'm actually enjoying my juice. I just love it so much. It's super hydrating. It's got a lot of micronutrients, antioxidants, a lot of vitamins. And so instantly when I started juicing and drinking it first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, I noticed that my digestion was like instantly so much better. My bloating went away. I felt lighter. I felt flatter. I felt like it was just doing something amazing to my body. I just felt like it was totally clearing my body and getting rid of toxins in my body. Another thing that I instantly noticed was my mood was so much better. I had less anxiety throughout the day. I felt happier. I feel more just calmer and in such a better mood. It's like something I can't even describe. I have more energy. I feel like I can go running for a lot longer. I have more endurance. I feel more alive. So I drink celery juice like right after my workouts, and I just feel like I have this buzz. Like I've got this, it's a different kind of a high than you would get from caffeine. Let's just put it that way. My skin is so much clearer from drinking celery juice. I notice that my skin is much smoother. I look at it up close in the mirror. It looks brighter. It looks more like just hydrated, more plump. And I look at my pores, and my pores look like they're so much more finer, like smaller. I don't know, again, I don't know how to describe some of these things to you, but unless you try it for yourself, then you'll notice it. And you have to be consistent, obviously. You can't just expect all of these things to happen immediately, like within a matter of a week or 2 weeks. You have to do this religiously every single day for a month, 2 months. But yeah, my skin just looks so much healthier now than it did before. Before it was like dull looking. It was looking like it needed a facial. And now I feel like the celery juice has done that for my skin. Like it's this mini facial. It just feels so smooth and more clear. You know, I'm sleeping better. I haven't had a single Advil except for one time, which was, you know, it was around the time of the month, but I had one headache throughout this entire 30 days. I was amazed because I am someone that suffers from chronic headaches. Like, how is this possible? I get headaches all the time. So I was like stoked about that. One headache in the last 30 days. Yeah, and I sleep a lot better. You know, the mood and the anxiety is so much better. So I attribute that to celery juice because, guys, I haven't changed anything with my diet. I have not changed a single thing. I still eat the same way that I have always eaten. I'm still exercising frequently. The one thing that I've added is celery juice. So it's amazing, guys. It is so like cool to witness these changes that happen with your body, and I really truly enjoy drinking it. Like, I look forward to having my celery juice. It helps me with my appetite. It helps with my blood sugar levels. And you can read, on this stuff because it's online. It's, the research has been done that it's proven to help reduce the possibility of getting cancer, and it helps with certain autoimmune diseases. It helps with acid levels in your stomach and the HCl levels in your stomach. So if you have too much acid in your stomach, you won't be able to digest and absorb all the nutrients from your food. So this helps with that. So many other things, and I urge you to do your own research and to look into it before trying it out for yourself. But for me personally, I love juicing, and I hope that I can continue juicing every single day for as long as possible, or majority of the days, because it's really saved my life. The whole no headache thing has been the biggest eye opener for me, because I just don't want to feel dependent on Advil or any pill for that matter, or any medication. So cheers to celery juice, and I hope you guys like this video. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. If you want to check me out on Instagram as well, because I post a ton about my celery juice journey, you can follow me at Naseem Larson. I'll leave a link here or down below. And yeah, thank you guys so much again for watching, and I'll check you guys in my next one. Bye.